grown your own food in your own backyard. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the like button. I really welcome your comments. Please share with me about your experience growing pineapple plants from the pineapple top. I'd like to know about your trial and tribulations, your successes, what worked for you in your own region. I'm going to show you 4 generations of pineapple plants that I've started this summer from pineapple tops. And I'm going to talk to you about the trials and errors and my successes. I have 4 generations of pineapple plants. And each generation of these pineapple plants is when I was purchasing organic pineapple from Costco. And I was rooting the tops and planting the pineapple tops in the soil. This is the first generation of the pineapple plant that I actually planted in my compost. What I discovered is the compost was too tight for this particular pineapple plant, so it had a really slow start. When I slowed down the watering, I was able to get some new growth. So I'm really happy about the success of the first generation coming along really good. Now this is the second generation of the pineapple plant, and again I planted it straight into compost, put a humidifier tray in it, but again the soil was too tight. However, look at all the neat pups I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm really excited about this. Again, I slowed down the watering because I did not have sand in this particular soil, and so it took a little time for it to basically get a good start, but so far so good. Now the third generation of my pineapple plant, I did change my process. I started adding sand into my organic mix. And what did happen is I didn't have any dieback in the center. This particular plant had dieback in the center. This particular plant had dieback in the center, but when I corrected the watering, I started getting new growth. This particular one, I potted a month ago. I'm getting new growth in the center. This particular soil has sand in it. So now I have a new pineapple top. And believe it or not, when this was rooting, I got a pup or new young growth on my pineapple top. And look at that root system. It looks really good. And this has been rooting for about 6 weeks. So I was really excited about it. So now I'm ready to plant the 4th generation pineapple top into my soil mixture. So I got my own organic compost that I created, and I put it in 3 parts compost and 1 part sand. So that's what I have right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lift this up, and I'm going to go ahead and pot it. I'm going to add a little sand to my compost. Just kind of mix it around. Again, it's 3 parts compost and 1 part sand, because pineapple plants like good drainage. They don't like their feet wet, but they like their soil moist. So now once I've done that, I'm just going to go ahead and add the soil around the new planting. I'm going to push the soil in really good. Make sure I have that in nice and firm. Add a little more sand to the compost. This is one of the lessons learned in growing pineapple plant, is they like good drainage soil. So adding sand to your composting really helps with the drainage for pineapple plants. So now I have this potted really nice. Make sure I get all the air pockets out of the soil. There. So I got good compost that I created. I got 3-part compost, 1 part sand. It looks really good. I'm going to go ahead and water it. And you can actually water right on top of the pineapple plant. There. Okay. So now I have my 4th generation of pineapple plants. So as you can see, I have the 1st generation where I just potted it in compost. It had a slow start because it was holding too much moisture, but after I corrected the problem, I got another plant coming out of that. My 2nd generation of pineapple plants that I started growing with the humidifier tray. I just used straight compost, slowed down on the watering, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pups. Made the correction in the 3rd generation, and I didn't have any dieback in the center. As you can see, the center looks good. This is where I add 3 parts compost and 1 part sand, and as well as the 4th generation. So I've got 4 pineapple plants that I'm growing. I'm really excited about the successes after making the correction, and I am looking forward to having pineapples in the next 2 years. I will provide an update on how I'm going to winter over these pineapple plants in my home. So thank you for watching.